Oh, you thought Yandy and Mises were the perfect couple on Love and Hip Hop? Well, hold on because things just went from bad to way worse. I mean, this is the kind of drama that ends careers, destroys relationships, and causes huge scandals. Word on the street is, Mises did not just lose his temper. No, he completely snapped. And guess what? It all happened in public, with cameras rolling, fans screaming, and everything happening right in front of everyone. As for Yandy, the way she handled it, oh, you are not ready for that. But here is the thing that made Mises lose it in the first place. When you find out what Yandy did and who was involved, you will understand why Mises completely lost his mind. Let us just say Scrappy's name is being mentioned, and the evidence? It is burning hot. But wait, it did not end there. After Mises was dragged out by security, Yandy still had more to say. She was caught on camera saying something that could ruin DC's entire career. And Scrappy? When he walked into the room, it was like he already knew everything that was about to happen. Get ready because the story I am about to tell is crazy. Spill the tea, honey, because this situation is messy, it is nasty, and trust me, it is far from over. Oh, if you thought Yandy and Mises were living happily ever after, think again. After what just went down, their entire relationship might be over for good. And when I say over, I mean burn it all down, scorched earth. Don't ever speak to me again kind of over. You are not going to believe how it all started. Let's take a step back and break down exactly how we got here, because this was not some sudden meltdown. This has been building up for years. Yandy and Mises have been one of Love and Hip Hop's most famous couples for a long time. Fans have watched them go through everything: cheating scandals, legal troubles, shady business deals. And through it all, Yandy stood by Mises, looking like the ultimate ride or die chick. But behind closed doors, it seems Mises was not showing that same loyalty. Word on the street is, Mises has been acting shady for a while now. And Yandy? Oh, honey, she has been holding on to the truth this whole time. But last night, everything came crashing down. According to insiders, it all started as a normal date night. Yandy and Mises were spotted walking into an upscale lounge in Atlanta, looking like the perfect couple. Yandy was dressed in a designer dress, and Mises had a fresh lineup. On the outside, they seemed picture perfect. But insiders say things were already off from the moment they walked in. Yandy looked tense, her face tight, while Mises stayed glued to his phone. Then, things started to fall apart. Witnesses say Yandy and Mises were sitting in the VIP section when Scrappy walked in. Yes, you heard that right, Scrappy. Now, you know that Scrappy and Mises have had a complicated relationship over the years. On the outside, they seemed cool, but behind the scenes, there has been tension for a while. And last night, that tension finally blew up. One source who was at the lounge said Scrappy walked over to the VIP section and hugged Yandy. The moment this happened, Mises' face completely changed. He went from looking calm to tight-lipped and visibly angry. And here is where things get really messy. After Scrappy left the table, Yandy leaned over to Mises and whispered something that made his whole body tense up. Witnesses say Mises slammed his glass down on the table and said, "So that is what we are doing now?" Yandy calmly responded, "I do not know what you are talking about." And that, baby, is when everything went crazy. Mises stood up and said, "Do not play with me, Yandy. Do not sit here in my face and act like you do not know what is going on." Yandy rolled her eyes and said, "If you are so upset, why do you not go ask Scrappy?" Oh, Mises' face turned bright red. He leaned down and said through gritted teeth, "What the heck is that supposed to mean?" And Yandy? She did not even blink. She said, "I think you know exactly what it means." Witnesses say Mises' hands were shaking. He took a step toward Yandy, and that is when security started moving in. But before they could get to him, Mises grabbed Yandy's arm. It was not hard enough to hurt her, but it was enough to get everyone's attention. And Yandy? Oh, honey, she quickly yanked her arm away and said, "Do not touch me." And that is when Mises lost it. Mises flipped the table over, sending glasses and bottles flying. People started screaming, and security rushed in to hold him back. But Mises kept yelling at the top of his lungs, "Who the hell do you think you are, Yandy? You think you can make a fool out of me? Yandy? Oh, baby. She just smiled and said, maybe you should ask Scrappy. Oh my God. As security dragged Mises out of the lounge, he was still screaming, tell me the truth, Yandy. I deserve to know. But Yandy stood there, fixing her hair, looking completely unbothered. And then, guess who walked in? Scrappy. Yes, Scrappy walked in, looking totally relaxed. He made eye contact with Mises as security dragged him toward the door. And honey, the look on Scrappy's face, he was smirking. Mises yelled, it's him, isn't it? You have been seeing Scrappy behind my back. And Yandy? She did not deny it. She just said, maybe you should have been paying more attention. Oh my God. Mises lunged toward Scrappy, but security had already pulled him back. Scrappy? He just shrugged and said, it is what it is, bro. At that point, everything was out of control. And Mises? Oh, honey, he completely lost it. He is reportedly losing his mind behind the scenes. According to insiders, Mises has already contacted his lawyers and is planning to cut Yandy off completely, financially, emotionally, everything. One source close to the situation said Mises feels betrayed, not just by Yandy, but by Scrappy too. He is not going to let this slide. And Yandy? Oh, honey, she is not even trying to hide it. The morning after the incident, Yandy posted a cryptic Instagram story that said, what is done in the dark always comes to light. So now the big question is, how long has this been going on? Did Yandy really cheat on Mises with Scrappy? And why isn't Scrappy even trying to deny it? The craziest part? This is just the beginning. According to insiders, Mises is planning to tell his side of the story, and baby, the details he is about to reveal are going to shake love and hip-hop to its core. So what happens next? Is Yandy about to lose everything, or is Mises the one who will come out of this looking like the victim? Oh, honey, you better stay tuned because this story is far from over. Lock in, because the next part of this story is about to get even messier. Oh, honey, if you thought Mises's public meltdown was bad, you have not seen anything yet. After Mises got dragged out of that lounge by security, things started falling apart fast. And the craziest part? This was not just some random argument or misunderstanding. Oh no, this was personal. And the way Yandy and Scrappy handled it, it is about to make Mises's life a living nightmare. So let's pick up right where we left off. Mises is screaming at Yandy in front of half of Atlanta, while Scrappy stands there looking smug as ever. And the fact that Yandy did not even try to deny anything? Oh, honey, that is when everyone knew this was much deeper than just a fight. According to insiders, after Mises was dragged out of the lounge, Yandy did not even leave right away. Nope. She sat back down, ordered another drink, and kept talking to Scrappy like nothing had happened. Witnesses say Scrappy leaned toward Yandy, whispered something in her ear, and Yandy laughed. Now you know that moment only made things even more intense. What does that mean? If Yandy was that comfortable sitting with Scrappy after her man just got escorted out by security, oh baby, that means this situation was not new. This had been going on behind the scenes for a while, but here is where it gets worse. Later that night, Yandy and Scrappy were spotted together again. Yep. After leaving the lounge, they were caught on camera pulling up to a luxury hotel in downtown Atlanta. And honey, the way Scrappy had his arm around Yandy's waist, they were not even trying to be low-key. And guess what? It did not stop there. The very next morning, Yandy posted an Instagram story that sent the internet into full meltdown mode. Yandy was sitting in the passenger seat of a car with Scrappy driving. And the caption? Oh honey, it was shady as hell. It said, "What is done in the dark always comes to light." Excuse me? Fans immediately started putting the pieces together. People were in the comments like, wait, is Yandy really messing with Scrappy? So Mises wasn't crazy? Yandy has really been doing this? Scrappy and Yandy? Oh baby, this is messy. And you know it is serious when the blogs get involved. Within hours, The Shade Room, TMZ, and Hollywood Unlocked were all reporting on it. The headline? Yandy spotted with Scrappy after public meltdown. With Mises, that started trending on Twitter. And the comments? Baby, the internet went crazy. Yandy really left Mises for Scrappy? Scrappy out here breaking up marriages? Mises must be sick right now. But here's the part that really made things spiral out of control. Mises was not about to let Yandy and Scrappy get away with this. Oh no, baby. Mises was already planning his comeback. According to sources close to the situation, Mises' manager immediately called him after seeing the photos of Yandy and Scrappy together. And when I tell you Mises lost it, oh, he did. Sources say he was pacing around his house, screaming into the phone, "She really thinks she can play me like this?" That's when Mises decided he was not going to sit back and look like a fool. Nope. He was about to put Yandy and Scrappy on blast. Apparently, Mises called up one of his close friends. Oh yes, and that friend just so happens to run one of the biggest gossip blogs in Atlanta. Baby, the tea Mises spilled is about to make this situation 10 times messier. According to The Insider, Mises told his friend that Yandy and Scrappy's affair has been going on for months. Yes, months. While Mises was out handling business and trying to build their empire, Yandy was sneaking around with Scrappy behind his back. And the worst part? Mises reportedly found proof. Yes, Mises allegedly has text messages from Yandy's phone showing her setting up meetings with Scrappy. And get this, some of those messages were from when Mises was out of town on business. Oh honey, Yandy really thought she could get away with this. But it gets even worse. Guess who reportedly knew about the affair the entire time? Erica Banks. Yes, Erica has reportedly been sitting on this tea for months. According to sources, Erica even warned Mises that something was going on between Yandy and Scrappy, but Mises did not believe her. One insider claimed that Erica told Mises that Yandy was moving funny, but Mises thought, Erica? Oh, she was just being messy. But now, Mises is realizing that Erica was right the whole time. But here's the part that really made Mises snap. Apparently, Yandy and Scrappy were not even trying to hide it. Excuse me? Mises is not the type to take an L and walk away. Word on the street is that Mises is already in talks with a major blog to do a tell-all interview. And the things he is about to expose about Yandy and Scrappy? Oh, honey, it is going to shake the entire industry. And the craziest part? This is still not over. According to insiders, Mises is planning to confront Scrappy face-to-face at the JCM Next Love and Hip Hop reunion. And baby, when that happens, it is going to be explosive. So now the question is, how long has this been going on? Did Yandy and Scrappy really think Mises would not find out? And why isn't Yandy even trying to deny it? Scrappy? Oh honey, Scrappy might think he won this round, but when Mises finally tells his side of the story, oh baby, it is going to be game over. So stay tuned because the drama is far from finished. Next part of the story? Oh honey, it is about to get even messier. Mises was not done. If you thought the fallout from the scandal was messy already, buckle up, because the next part of this drama is about to flip the whole love and hip-hop world upside down. And the way Mises is moving behind the scenes, Yandy and Scrappy have no idea what is coming for them. Let's pick up right where we left off. The way things escalated after Mises' meltdown at the lounge? Oh baby, it is worse than you think. After Yandy and Scrappy were spotted at that hotel together, the internet went into full meltdown mode. I'm talking Twitter trends, Instagram stories, and fans literally choosing sides. And you already know how the love and hip-hop fan base is. They live for this kind of drama. Some people were on Team Yandy, claiming that Mises had it coming. Others were defending Mises, saying Yandy was out of line for messing around with Scrappy, especially considering how close Mises and Scrappy used to be. But the real problem? Mises wasn't just upset about the betrayal. Oh no, it was the public embarrassment that really pushed him over the edge. Now his name was being dragged through the mud on every blog and social media platform imaginable. And Mises? Oh, he wasn't about to let that slide. According to insiders, after the hotel photos of Yandy and Scrappy hit the blogs, Mises went straight into revenge mode. One source close to him said he is not even mad about Yandy cheating anymore. It is the disrespect. Mises feels like Yandy, and Scrappy played him, and now he is about to play them both. And baby, the moves Mises started making behind the scenes? Oh honey, they are cold. First, Mises reportedly contacted Mona Scott Young, the executive producer of Love and Hip Hop, and demanded that Scrappy be removed from the next season. Yes, honey, Mendeecees is trying to get Scrappy fired. According to sources, Mendeecees told Mona, straight up, it is either him or me. Oh, and Mona? You know she's not going to pass up an opportunity for some high-stakes drama. Word on the street is that Mona agreed to sit down with Mendeecees, Yandy, and Scrappy for a one-on-one confrontation. Oh, baby, guess what? The cameras will be rolling. But here is where it gets even more twisted. Apparently, Mendeecees was not just working to get Scrappy cut off from the show. No, baby, he is also coming for his money. Insiders say Mendeecees is already talking to his legal team about filing a lawsuit against Scrappy. Not for cheating, but for emotional distress and interference with business contracts. Yep, Mendeecees is claiming that Scrappy's actions caused financial damage because the scandal has allegedly scared off some of his business partners. And the worst part? Mendeecees reportedly has receipts. Yes, honey, according to sources, Mendeecees has text messages between Yandy and Scrappy that prove they were seeing each other while Mendeecees was out of town handling business. And the fact that Yandy was using money from their joint business account to fund trips with Scrappy? Oh, honey, that's fraud. If Mendeecees can prove it in court, both Scrappy and Yandy could be in big trouble. And Yandy? Oh, honey, she is not even pretending to be sorry. After the hotel, photos dropped, and Yandy went on Instagram Live, honey. The shade she threw? Iconic. Yandy was sitting there sipping wine, listening to Beyoncé's Irreplaceable, flipping her hair like she didn't have a care in the world. The caption? Moving on. Oh, and Scrappy? Baby, the audacity of this man. Scrappy posted a selfie the next day with the caption loyalty over everything. Excuse me? At this point, fans were losing it. Scrappy talking about loyalty after what he just did to Mendeecees? LOL. Yandy really playing the villain this season, and honestly, I am here for it. Mendeecees better expose them both. But the thing is, Mendeecees isn't just planning to expose them. Oh no, baby, he's planning to ruin them. According to insiders, Mendeecees has already contacted TMZ and the Shade Room, and he's ready to give them an exclusive interview where he spills everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Word on the street is that Mendeecees is prepared to expose Yandy and Scrappy's secret meetings, the business deals Yandy made behind M's back, and financial records showing that Yandy used M's money to fund her trips with Scrappy? Oh my god. And Scrappy, oh honey, he's about to feel the heat too. Mendeecees is reportedly already working with his legal team to block Scrappy from working on any future love and hip-hop projects and from signing any new music deals. Yandy? She might be playing it cool on Instagram, but insiders say that behind the scenes, Yandy is worried. Word on the street is that Yandy has already reached out to Mona Scott Young, asking her to contain the situation. But Mona, oh honey, Mona smells the ratings. You really think Mona is going to stop this drama from unfolding on national television? Nope. According to sources, Mona is already planning a special sit-down episode featuring Yandy, Mendeecees, and Scrappy, and baby, it's going to be explosive. And the craziest part? Mendeecees isn't even done yet. Apparently, Mendeecees is working on a diss track. Yes, honey, Mendeecees is about to air out Yandy and Scrappy's dirty laundry in a song. According to insiders, Mendeecees has already recorded some lines, and they are brutal. You smiled in my face while lying in his bed. You thought I wouldn't find out, baby, you misread. I put you on, gave you a name, now you out here treating me like I'm the one to blame. Excuse me? And the worst part? Scrappy reportedly heard the track and he's not happy. One insider said Scrappy told a friend, if Mendeecees drops that track, it's war. Oh, so now the question is, how does Yandy plan to handle this? Is she really going to stick with Scrappy after all this drama? And Mendeecees, he's really about to ruin both of them for good? Or is this just another love and hip-hop stunt to get more screen time? And Scrappy, oh honey, does he really think Mendeecees is going to let this slide? Because if that diss track drops, and Mendeecees really goes through with that lawsuit, Scrappy might be done for good. So what happens now? Is Yandy about to lose it all? Or is Mendeecees going to be the one to walk away looking like the villain? And Scrappy, oh honey, he might have thought he won this round, but the game is far from over. Stay locked in, because when that interview drops and when that diss track hits the charts, oh honey, it is going to break the internet. So what do you think? Did Yandy really betray Mendeecees, or was Mez already moving shady behind the scenes? And Scrappy, is he really that cold, or is there more to the story? Oh, honey, this drama is just getting started, and you know the next Love and Hip Hop reunion is going to be explosive. Will Mendeecees drop the diss track and end Scrappy's career for good? And is Yandy really standing by Scrappy, or is she just playing the long game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe because, baby, this scandal is far from over.